Young and the Restless. Prediction, Phyllis. Going down. Harrison picks up on Summer's covetousness. Connor lays down the law. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. If you like our videos, then you can subscribe our channel. Young and the Restless. Prognostications suspect Phyllis Summers could end up behind bars soon because of the two crazies running around Genoa City on the CBS Sudzer. Phyllis Summers moves on. Youthful and the Restless. Presently, on Young and the Restless. Phyllis Summers is giving up on her hunt to bring Sharon Newman to justice. She eventually admits that it wasn't Sharon who ran her off the road and put her in the sanitarium. But she's still pertinacious that Sharon killed Heather Stevens and framed Daniel Romalotti. Still, she's leaving that up to the police. She indeed admitted this to Billy Abbott lately on Young and the Restless. But he thinks it's suspicious that Phyllis Summers starts backing off Sharon right as she goes missing. In fact, so does her son, Summer Newman. On top of that, Ian Ward and his abettor, Jordan Howard, are laboriously framing Phyllis. Indeed, it appears to be working. Phyllis looks shamefaced on Young and the Restless. Although Phyllis Summers seems to be genuine about letting her vendetta against Sharon Newman go, she's looking shamed than ever. Not only is the timing suspicious, but Ian Ward wants Sharon dead. Likewise, he wants Phyllis to take the fall on Young and the Restless. That's why he'd Jordan Howard run her auto into the swash in the same spot where Heather's body was ditched. So it would look like Phyllis was getting justice for Heather. But what Ian doesn't know is that Sharon isn't in her auto at the bottom of the swash. Jordan is mealy with him for not helping her with her vendetta. So she put Sharon in the Seamster rather of killing her like Ian wants. Now, Jordan Howard is taking matters into her own hands, which is throwing a wrench into Ian's plans. Still, it might still have a disastrous outgrowth for Phyllis. Young and the Restless prediction. Red going to captivity? Indeed, though Ian's scheme hit a hitch and Sharon is still alive, Phyllis could still go down for hijacking and tried murder. News of Jordan's return starts to get around this week, and it won't take long for people to figure out that she and Ian are working together and are responsible for all the awful effects going on. But, until there's evidence, all signs may point to Phyllis. So she could soon land in jail on Young and the Restless. At least for a little while. Meanwhile, Sharon will remain in grave peril. Young and the Restless is wild right now. Do not miss a nanosecond to see if Phyllis Summers gets locked up for the attempt on Sharon's life on the CBS day drama. The Young and the Restless update. Monday, January 13th. Harrison picks up on Summers' covetousness. Connor lays down the law. The Young and the Restless update for Monday, January 13th. State the first show of the week offered relatively some intriguing perceptivity. Audra Charles and Nate Hastings return home from their trip to LA. While it was great that Nate got the occasion to eventually meet his half-family, Damien, he does wonder if he should have come clean about the real reason for the meeting, rather than offering him a job at Winters. Nate makes a pledge that if he doesn't hear from Damien within a couple of days, he'll reach out and tell his half-family the verity. After an amorous session with Audra, Nate notices a call and missed textbook from Damien. Some moments laterally, he gets another textbook. Allowing it's Damien, he checks it, and it turns out he's entered a communication from the private investigator, Denise Tolliver. After some further probing, she pulled up some intriguing information on the proprietor of Monte Cristo Investments, the company that Damien has only worked for and that owns the rental parcels he's lived in. Well, who's the proprietor? None other than Damien. The plot of this plot just thickened. Over at the Abbott mansion, Summer Newman is spending some quality time with Harrison Abbott, when the two are intruded by Claire Newman and Kyle Abbott. The two have some news to partake with the little boy and nearly rush Summer out of the house so they can talk to him. Summer lugubriously leaves, and suckers can tell as she's walking out the door how dissatisfied she's about the entire thing. Still, Claire and Kyle are ready to tell Harrison that they're a couple, although he's had an suggestion about it, especially since he could hear them having so important fun during their sleepover on New Year's. Still, Harrison states he's agitated that Claire is dating his daddy, indeed though he can tell his mammy isn't too happy about it. At Society, Summer meets up with Chance Chancellor for a date to help get their love back on track. But suckers can smell Summer is still preoccupied with what happened at the manse ahead. Chance can feel as if Summer has commodity on her mind, but she doesn't want to talk about it. After some persuading, she eventually reveals that she feels as if Claire is edging her way into Kyle and Harrison's lives. Chance points out that first, Summer was an into addict of Audra and also Claire. He states if he didn't know any better, he'd suppose she was jealous. Still, Summer states she didn't want someone as poisonous as Audra around Harrison. With Claire, it's further of a feeling that she'll ultimately be spending further time with Harrison than she will. Chance assures Summer that this is what happens when couples with kitties get disassociated, and it's a veritably natural thing. He also reassures her that no matter what happens, Summer will always be Harrison's mama and that he adores her. Incipiently, Adam Newman joins Connor Newman and Chelsea Lawson at Crimson, where their son reveals that his OCD has been touched off, and he's having a hard time sleeping. After some positive discussion with his parents, the boy admits he's anxious about his move to the Newman ranch. Connor tells Chelsea and Adam that the reason he didn't come to his parents sooner with this is that he didn't want Adam to cancel the move. Connor feels it's important for him to push through situations like this and not let his OCD palm. Still, he admits that while he's nervous about it, it might be easier to push the button on this if he knew his mama was there. Feeling on the spot, Chelsea tells both of them that she'll suppose about it. After Connor leaves the table to play some videotape games upstairs in his room, Adam reminds Chelsea that the house truly is big enough that she could have her own room, and one redundant as a design plant. Adam also states that it took a lot of courage on Connor's part to come forward with this request, so the two owe it to him to at least consider it. The Young and the Restless spoiler suggests that Chelsea has a major decision on her hands, so will she go each in and move to the Newman ranch with her partner for the sake of her son, or conceivably decline? Suckers will have to tune in to find out. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.